You have got to know when it's time to let go. We're not just talking about relationships. The whole world is fixated on romantic relationships. But there's life outside of romantic relationships that can really deteriorate you, age you, and stress you out more than a man or a woman will. Okay? You have to know when to let go of some family members. I'm not saying you always gonna be their sister, their brother, whatever the case may be, but you don't get to choose who you are related to, but you get to choose who you entertain. You got to know when it's time to just cut family members off. You also need to know when you're at a job and it's no longer servicing you. I know a lot of people just be thinking about the money aspect. I need money. Everything costs money. Everything's extremely expensive nowadays. There are other jobs. There are other things, like you are your first job. Every time you clock into these other jobs that doesn't have your name on it, that's not your business, you are turning in your dreams to clock in. So if you're going to do that for their dream, make sure you being there is not hurting yourself. You being there is servicing you. Like when you go to these job interviews or whatever the case may be, when you're looking for a job, interview them too. Because see, we know why I'm here. Y'all need a person to fill your spot. You tell me why I need to work with you. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that mindset. You got to just know you that and come in like that. And so you can get everything you want out of the situation. A lot of y'all let these jobs suck you dry and then you just be bitter. And it's like, oh, I want to be an entrepreneur or whatever. And there's no shade against entrepreneurship because that is a full 25/8 job, okay? Not 24/7, 25/8 job. But all I'm saying is you have not given yourself time to find a job that services you. Because everybody not meant to be an entrepreneur. But you leave that draining job thinking you want to work for yourself. And then 5 years into entrepreneurship, you making less than what you was making at the job you just left. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to find what's best for you. It's old saying. There's an old saying. There's more than one way to skin a cat, okay? We're not changing the goal. We're just changing how we get there, okay? Y'all give up way too easily. And that's just on jobs. But you got to know when it's time to walk about them motherfuckers too. Like, okay, deuces, I can go somewhere else. You got to know when it's time to go. And also with friendships. Some friendships, like you all going to have friends from high school and that's it. You're going to have friends from college and that's it. You're going to have friends from motherhood and that's it. Fatherhood and that's it. Clubs and that's it. Quit trying to make your club friends your church friends. Quit trying to make your friends that came up to high school with you like your adult friends, the ones that you want to go, they not there yet. They're not there yet because we all mature and stuff in different ages, different stages of our life. And y'all be disappointing yourselves when you realize that somebody you was rocking with since elementary school no longer is like that with you because y'all grew apart. So you got to know when it's time to let people go. Like I use that analogy. I know y'all heard about the tree. A tree has a lot of branches, limbs, all that stuff, but it only needs 2 good roots. For real. Like, let them fall off. Let them go. You grow back another one. Life is about experiencing other people. You can't hold on to some people. You just can't. So that's just my message. I had it in my spirit. And I know I'm talking to somebody. Somebody, somewhere, sometime is going to watch this and be like, oh, yeah, I know what she's talking about. You just got to know when to fold. You know what I'm saying? But then you can't be too quick to fold, too. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But this message is about knowing when to let go. That, to me, is self-care. All this other shit, hair, makeup, getting your toes done, that's maintenance. Self-care is ejecting yourself out of situations, relationships, friendships, jobships, when they no longer service you, when they're no longer being beneficial to you, when it starts to be parasitic and not mutualistic, it's time to dismiss it.